Well, hi. How are we all doing? Let me just check the volume when this isn't too fucking loud still. There we go. Better. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Sermon of Yap. How are we all doing? Hopefully you're all doing quite well. Ugh. We are back, everyone. We are back. I do hope this week has treated you well. It's, for once, mostly, except for today, treated me alright as well. Actually, today in general was fine, it's just getting home. Real pain in the ass, that one. A real pain in the ass. So, what have we been up to? What have we been doing? Well, other than work. I have made a third channel. Yes. A third channel has hit the Cobral. So, what's the plan for the third channel? That actually has a plan. I know, shocking. My main one doesn't have as much of a plan, but the third one does. So, the plan for the third channel is this. We're going... Oh. Blech. A sloppy smooch. How you doing, Zork? Of course it'd be you. I should have known a goat would use so much tongue. How you doing, buddy? Hello. I was going to say before I had a little right. Good. Just ate lunch. Good. Yeah, I was just saying about my my new channel. I intend to do more of those audios, what I've been doing for my Dark Heresy stuff, but not for Dark Heresy. No. I intend to spoon feed you delectable lore created by me. And when I get better at drawing stuff, I intend to have art with it. Yes. I might try and do early on is do like sketch kind of stuff as like a visual, and then again as I get better, hopefully you can enjoy some better production. Maybe I commission the odd thing if I really want something done, but otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise, I'm kind of thinking of going for a something of my own design potentially. But in essence, the New Eden Archive, which when I have videos on there, I will make sure there are links in the Discord, etc., etc., in case you guys like that kind of thing. It is something different. It's not going to be my usual stuff, so just to mention that. But it is entirely my own creation. I will have a better explanation when all that is ready to go. But you can look forward to a new thing. And then I intend to make more of the current thing next week, probably. I might record something tomorrow. Bonjour, angels who nuked me in Reaper. The laser was there. Decker was being Wrigley. So I had to shoot the next best person. I'm sorry. I tried to shoot Decker. He was being Wrigley. I did one-shot you. Yes. I tried to use it on myself. It required 2 shots. I am built different, evidently. I couldn't depress the gun low enough. Which normally isn't a problem for me. I'm quite good at being depressed. Fuck. I'm a very fun Reaper games. Yeah, yeah, it's a good bit of fun. I have been in need of a game that's just dumb fun. Like, there's no real, there's an objective, but it's like you just play it cause I don't know. It's quite naff. I do like it for that. With a mild bit of horror when you're on your own and you realise everyone else is fucking dead. Yes, the stink of the goat is there. The taste on my lips, apparently, from the smooch. So much tongue. We should play Super Battle Golf, surely that will strengthen us. How to lose Oh no, what's... Other than Monopoly, what's the video game that's the How to Lose Friends simulator? I forget. Obviously, Monopoly is the ultimate one, of course. That's how you gain hatred. There was a game I remember people saying like, this is how you lose friends. I think what it was. Open my mouth there. Oh wait, hang on. 1 second, chat. My VTube, my V-bridge is not connected itself. God fucking damn it. Why has it disconnected itself? Yay, hang on a second. I didn't notice it did that. Why has it lost the IP? I hate this thing sometimes. I truly do hate the fact it doesn't retain the IP of my phone. It's a great application. But I wondered why my mouth wasn't working right. Wait, what? 9261. Oh, I've been silly. I've had an extra zero there, shouldn't be. And connect. Aha! Better. There we go. Surprisingly, most of my stuff was working without it, which is quite impressive. So, that's good to know. There. We have fixed the V-bridger. By fixed, I mean actually fucking connected it. Officially way to describe it. I think it was working just fine. It's fine now. It's working. It wasn't actually connected, as it turns out, which is probably why my mouth, because my mouth's set up with the V-bridger enabled. I noticed it was like, why is my mouth not moving in the same way it normally does? That's why. I might need to go over my mouth movements or something, but I'm so picky. I notice shit. I'm like, ugh. Fine. Show me that mouth stuff. You know what I'm saying? Show me that mouth, that magic mouth. Because I'm definitely making sense right now. Yeah. Oh, yes, for those who just joined, there's a new channel. I will mention more about it when there's stuff to see. There is not much to see right now. Because I've just made it. It chokes, excuse me. Oh, are we choking our goats in chat? Are we choking our goats right now? Honestly, I knew some of you were watching this one-handed. I knew it. I couldn't prove it, but I know that you, yes you, are one-handed watching the stream. No, I'm seeing those eyes bulge. Not sure. I don't know. I don't know. That's some eyes bulging right there. My third hand. Ah, yes, you have a third hand growing inside of you. That's now just deployed. Like some horrific meat tentacle. Enjoy that mental image. Booby typing. So today, chat, we learned that Ren can manipulate her boobies like thingies. The more you know. What the fuck is this stream? The fuck is this stream? Ugh. My brain. My brain. My brain. It's not here today. That's why I'm having Friday off. Don't question my madness. This stream always ends up this way. What do you mean? I mean, normally it takes a little longer than this. It's only been 15 minutes. We've been here for exactly, well, 16 minutes now. And it's already got deranged. How does this happen? But why? But why? We always end up here somehow. The utter slack-jawed insanity. I am not a gooner tuber. What's gooner about me? Nothing gooner. No goon here. There's no goon. No goon. There's nothing here to goon over. At all. Nothing. Pull up your Twitter. My Twitter has nothing to do with me. On stream. Listen. Twitter needs to stop showing me people on things that turn the freak on. Okay. Twitter needs to stop showing me things that make my brain go, you know. Honestly, how am I, an angel, supposed to scroll Twitter and see a delicious set of thighs and not feel hungry? How? How? I am being presented with delicious food and I'm supposed to ignore it? I am no devil. I'm not devil. I'm not a devil. He's on the Sunday streams. That's what the Dark Heresy the Dark Heresy streams. That's a bad joke, I probably know it. Listen, I'm a cyber angel. I'm not a biblical angel. I'm if angel meets cyberpunk. You know. Hey, Tomancer. Hello, I am finally able to catch a full stream between classes and work. Excellent. Highlight of Sunday stream to still add his laugh. Okay. Yes, where he's practicing the grapefruit technique. Considering what he gets up to on the LARPing he does sometimes, that's pretty tame. I should stress, roleplay-wise, I don't know what else he gets up to there. That's up to him. He's a grown-ass man, he can do what he wants. I ain't gonna judge. Yes, Termancer, you can catch all of me live. It's a short one as well, so it's probably even easier to catch. Obviously, for anyone who didn't see the schedule, which I understand, people have lives, it's okay. Friday, you won't see me here. I might be doing something Friday, but I'm not going to be live Friday. I'm taking a chill day. I say chill day. Chill evening, yeah. I'll be back Saturday, though. Yes, I'm back Saturday. It's what you mean. I'm very tired. It's just I'm very tired. Okay, chill. So, but Saturday I'll be returning, and words. Thank you. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. Saturday, we're playing more Celeste, where I will get ungodly fuck-ass mad again. However, my logic is, I'll have a break first, and then I'll get fuck-ass mad. Probably. And then Sunday we do Dark Heresy. So yeah. The plan. The plan. I got a new manager, and I already want him to go trip and break down our bones. Yep, that sounds about right for a manager. If you're watching this, and you're a manager, hopefully you're a good manager, not an arsehole manager. I've known several. It's a particular kind of person who wants power over other people. Very rarely a good person. I'm going to be honest. But it's okay. They also have, like... you know... They also are, like, the first people to get fucked off if anything goes wrong. So, have a drink before the start of the game. It'll calm you down. How many drinks do you want me to have? Jesus. They pulled the fucking you've got time to learn, you've got time to clean. Bruh. What the fuck? That's so dumb. Half these people forget they were young as well and had, like, college or other shit. Is this person a boomer? This sounds like a boomer take. Most boomers are pretty out of touch. It's actually a really amazing phenomenon where they seem to think that things were harder for them. It wasn't. This person was certainly a boomer. Yeah, they sound like a boomer. Exactly. Exactly. Also, Ren, how many drinks are you thinking I'm going to be having here? Because it will take a mighty portion of alcohol. I've grown very tolerant to it, so it takes a lot. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. I'm not easily tipsy. A bottle or two, I don't know, up to you. A bottle or two. Jesus. Jesus. You guys know I drink spirits, right? I drink spirits. That's a lot. $15. A bottle in this household at least lasts most of, if not a week. Well, a weekend. Still. That's between multiple people. I mean, it depends what it is, I guess. If it's the usual we have, that lasts a bit. That lasts a little bit. If it's somewhat strong, it lasts longer. Depends what it is. But wait to send Kerbal the pearly gates, making 50 bolt of juice. Most people will go pretty quickly after 15 bottles of what I drink. This moment was hell. I put a splash of vodka in my coffee. When you say a splash of vodka, do you mean that 2 shots of vodka keeps pouring in half a bottle? Ugh. Now, if you want the real answer, chat, 2.5 bottles, sorry, a bottle and a half a day for 2 years when you're not used to drinking that much. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that much. Trust me. I would say ask me how I know, but you don't need to ask. I mean, like, a shot or 2. Man, so you're becoming an alcoholic. I mean, at least it's not cocaine. I suppose we should be thankful of that. You haven't gone the professional chef route to stay up awake longer. I'm not even kidding, that's more common than you think. I know someone who worked in the professional cooking, catering industry, like, cooking like in a restaurant and stuff. And Jesus Christ. See, getting drunk, I agree with you on. I don't enjoy it either. Having a drink, however, I like. But getting drunk, no. No. No, no, no. See, I only drink because I'm going to law and work under a horrible job. Ah, you're doing law, are you? Oh, wait, you're trying to become a lawyer? Please be better than your peers. I work with those people. That's all I'm going to ask. Be better than your peers. I've seen enough examples of not very good ones that I have a poor opinion on a lot of them, but honestly, I've seen the bar, and I think you'll go over it just fine. I've seen what the bar looks like for a lot of people who've been working in the industry for quite a while. A little tip good. Fair enough. So about that tip money, the tip money. As long as you have control and know enough. Yeah. Sorry, I was just stretching my back. Oh, well, that's pretty good. I was worried for a second you were gonna say, I only drink on days ending in Y. What's that fucking trumpet there? A fucking snoz. Oh, that reminds me. I had a little taste of hell this morning, chat. I had a little taste of hell. I was walking to work, painful enough as that is, and then, as I walked past, they were trimming the grass in a library on the way to work, and there's a lot of grass there. Now, for context, Cobral is very allergic to grass pollen. Like, on a scale of 1 to 500, my ass is on 500. So quite allergic. Now, I've been having tablets to mitigate this, right? Like, extra ones in the hospital on top of other stuff. So, wasn't as bad as it could have been. However, all that grasping mode, the fucking cloud over the grass. A motherfucking cloud. So, of course, I immediately feel scratchy as shit. My eye has felt a little itchy the entire day. All day. Honestly. I can tell it's... right? Exactly. And it only gets worse because in June it gets pretty bad. Again, it's not as bad as it used to be. I've at least, like, got some stuff to help me, but oh god. It's fine. At the very least, I no longer feel a crippling bit of fear when it comes to end of the bloody year now, at least. These random guy aggressively scratching down the streets. Good thing you live in Britain where the grass dies and no one has... Well, do you know what's funny? The last few days, we've had sun. It's been 16 degrees here. Now, that might not sound like a lot. Degrees C, by the way. Good old Celsius. Yeah. 16 degrees C. I don't know what that is in funny units. But yeah. So, here was my ass having actual warmth touching my skin. Yeah. It was kind of warm in comparison to what it has been. I could walk outside, chat, without my coat. I know. Bold moves over here. Don't worry. I am sure if I look now, tomorrow will be so wet, you'll have to wring me out. Like a wet rag. 1 second. I'm gonna find out. Okay, it's got like 13 degrees tops. Fuck. Got 32 over there. Fuck. That's pretty damn warm. That's pretty damn fucking warm. Ain't gonna lie. That's toasty. It's toasty over here. We all melt when that temperature comes. It's the great melting. I'll snooze the time this time. Oh. Yeah, no, it's hay fever, man. I don't rate it. It sucks. Oh, the pure anger I feel at it. Pure rage. I haven't no, I haven't done in a while. 1 second. There we go. I haven't worn this in a while. I'm gonna wear it. I live in South of America, which means everyone here can withstand heat quite well. I live in the South. I've heard many tales about the South. Like Southern hospitality. Some quite nice food. Great waffle houses. And there's more guns than people. I've had... Tell me, American, I hear your rivers run with various ammunitions. All true. Shit. I can get 9mm from a stream. I hear tales that you all wake up first thing in the morning, place your M1 Garand into the river, and it will be filled with ammunition by dusk. This is, of course, ridiculous, because most of them have far better things. Well, I say far better. Far newer things, excuse me. I shouldn't besmirch the M1 and its wonderful fling it makes. You probably cannot go 20 meters without seeing a Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. I could believe it. What's the what's the waffle place? Is it Waffle House? Is that the one? I've heard legends of Waffle House. Like the fact they actually are a really decent company, aren't scummy. Have great waffles. I've heard legends. I've heard many a tale of Waffle House. And that you guys use in the second stage. Yes. I've heard of the legendary Waffle House, and it's many brawls, but also great food. I think if I ever visit America... I would probably at least try and visit one. I want to see what American waffles taste like, alright? That's what I'm saying. Although I will have to then go to Brussels, or to Belgium specifically, to taste a Belgian waffle and compare. I've heard both are pretty good, so, you know, I need to know the difference there. You have none there? Shit. Damn, I thought they were everywhere. I heard somewhere certain places judge how bad a disaster is based on if the Waffle House is open. Because we see it buttery. I know you guys like your butter. You love your butter. I've heard all about your sticks of butter. And your deep fried butter. And your buttered butter. And your deep fried buttered butter. I've heard. Yeah, I wouldn't stay at Waffle House during a hurricane. I believe it. I believe it. If memory serves, they have a hurricane menu. I know things about America. I know things. I watch Fat Electrician. I know things about you guys. What have you got where you are, Zork? You got to sell me on this, man. you got to sell me this, man. When I come over and obviously, naturally, we're gonna have to smooch on camera. I'm kidding. Unless no, okay. It's okay. I'll Photoshop it. I'll Photoshop it. I'll just send a message to Chino. Just Photoshop. Get in the cook chair. I'm kidding. We have a good Mexican food. Ooh, I have not had much experience with Mexican food. How many guns do you think I own? American. Kids the black chair. Oh, how many guns do I think you own as you live in the South? I haven't even guessed, but fair enough, 7. I was going to say like 10, to be honest, but, you know. I bet 2 of them are a shotgun. I just assume half you guys walk out like it's Red Dead. But instead of a horse, you've got like a pickup truck. And instead of like a repeater, it's like several machine guns, shotguns, magnums, 4 pistols, 2 rifles, and 1 shotgun. Only 1 shotgun. Oh, okay. I suppose not blowing a hole in your wall big enough to fit your hand through is probably a good idea. My house is a lot despite it all. Ah. Lobster Fest. What is this, Lobster Fest? There you go. I feel very out of the loop all of a sudden. Google, tell me things. Was it Lobster Fest? Oh. Oh lord. That's a big old lobster. God damn. Okay. I see the appeal. Honestly, of all the thing, of all the seafood, I've not had much crustacean. I've not nibbled on a crustacean. I try some lobster one of these days. It's expensive though, is the only problem. Pricey lobsters. I was a very picky eater when I was a little bean, so A lot of stuff I'm enjoying nowadays. Actually, no, I've had shrimp. I've had shrimp. Don't add jail. Ah. I was just saying, I've had shrimp, but not lobster. But I had some shrimp in a hot and sour soup. It was really hot, that soup was. Jesus. It was really nice, but it was like, you know when you wish you could really enjoy it, but your nose is like fucking leaking? Chaos corruption. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Here's me thing. Where's my effects? It's been so long since I've done this. Oh no, shrinking me. Don't shrink me. It's not that one. Where is it? Is it the camera? Camera thing. It's not the. Is it that one? It's that one, isn't it? Nope. Is it that one? No. Fuck. Wait, maybe it's that one. Where's my thing? Ah, effects. Aha. Color grading, wasn't it? Effect on. Aha. There we go. Ultra red. Let's look on stream. Oh. It looks fucking demonic. Wait, put the wings out. Yeah. There you go, chat. Ultra red Cobral. Ultra red Cobral. And I'm in armor. There we go. Oh, is that better or what? I'll go with this, actually. This guy looks good. Like, I really don't like lobster mac and cheese texture, but only fishy taste. Hmm. I've officially given up on romance. Why is that, may I ask? Believe me, I could understand to a point. I've been in that position where I've felt like just giving up on it entirely and going, you know what, maybe I'm just never gonna. But why do you think that? You've got to date it as a joke. Oh, buddy. When was that though? Was that in high school? Or was that later on? Now in Oh, that's just shitty. Genuinely, here's my honest recommendation, okay? People who do that are pieces of shit. And you should not be thinking about them. Because they don't deserve your mental energy. Okay? They don't. They are pieces of shit. And here's the thing. One day, they may ask you for help with something. Do you know what you do? Ignore them. Give them nothing. If they want a reaction, give them nothing. Because you know what? That person is a genuine piece of shit, and if they haven't got the maturity to realise how shitty that is, then they don't deserve anything. So, here's what I suggest. Genuinely, just focus on yourself for a bit, right? You know, do things that make you feel good, okay? Go places make you feel good. Do all the things that you want to do, and to hell with what anyone else says to you. Okay. If you want to do something, go and do it. If you want to be somewhere, be there. Right? Take care of yourself. Because that person, go fuck themselves. They don't matter. Because I was asked to be. Because the Chaos Corruption was redeemed and Red was chosen, I decided to turn on some toggles, make it look better as well. Turns out black looks better, otherwise it gets a bit much. It's good, right? Quite nice, this one. But yeah, what I would say, term answer, is a few things I recommend. Exercise, just genuinely, because it helps your mental. Doesn't have to be the gym, but just go for a walk. Believe me, I get it. I get it. Trust me when I say I have had some very nasty breakups. Very nasty. And I assure you, it took me a while. I'm talking like this now because I've been through it. But, you know, it took a long time for me to, like, get back on my feet and feel normal again and feel like I... The worst thing is you make yourself think you don't deserve anything, right? That's the worst one. You feel like you don't deserve any care or love or anything like that. You do. You do. It's just right now you're trying to curl up and get away from everyone, which is completely valid, by the way. I am not shaming you for doing that. I've done that. But here's something you definitely need to do. Do not show them an ounce of pain. You're going to feel in pain, but don't ever show them that. Don't let them have the satisfaction at all, right? Don't let them have the satisfaction. Good. Believe me, I know it's not going to be easy, but you're doing the right thing and not giving them jack shit. Right? They don't matter. So, and I wouldn't... Here's the thing. I wouldn't even bother getting involved in anyone around that person. Because clearly those people are shitty. So, but yeah, but my long and short of it is self-care, exercise, do the things you want to do, and get yourself in a place where you're happy being you. That's okay, but here's the thing. Just make sure you're also taking a bit of time just to, like... How to put this? You have to give yourself some time to think. Because if you don't, one of these days, it will blow up. Yeah, don't bottle. That's what I will say. Do not bottle. Give yourself time to think. But don't bother with questions like, you know, things that you can't control, right? Don't bother with that shit, because you'll just loop. Yeah. Put your exercise in. Because it's just good for your mind, that stuff is, right? I probably could have done better, more doing that kind of stuff, to be honest. That wasn't too good at it, so yeah. But I guess as well, give yourself something that you want to work towards. Obviously, your classes, but also just like something you want to do for fun. Yeah, you need to work. No worries, Zoc. See you in a bit, buddy. Have as good a time work as you can. May it go quickly. Yeah, I mean, again, I think there's no really easy way of saying it. You got to kind of take it and go, shit, fuck all that, and then move on if you can, as much as you can. It ain't gonna be quick. It ain't gonna be easy. But yeah, you will get there. You will. And maybe one day you will feel in a better position to approach someone yourself or give someone a chance. All I'm going to say is don't jump anything now, but maybe in 6 months' time, if something comes up, don't be afraid to try. Because to try and fail is better than not try at all. But right now, don't worry about that. Just focus on you. Internalize you. But I got red. Yes, I did. First part isn't the first episode. No, I understand that feeling. There's a high time. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Genuinely, don't let it weigh on you. Just, I guess, use what's happened as a painful lesson. But yeah. I've never. Oh yeah. Termancer, that a bit of a bad news. I was trying to give some my advice. Yeah, I'm doing okay mostly. Excuse me. Yeah, obviously I won't keep going on about it because obviously talking about it too much can be not great as well. So, but yeah, just focus on you, buddy, for now. That's my TLDR. Internalize, focus on you. It will suck, but you will be okay. You'll be alright, buddy. Don't you worry. And if nothing else, hopefully today's stream will help you not think about it for a bit. And then you can laugh at me on Saturday as I sail to a platformer. Yes, hello, welcome in. Declan Time has just jumped in. Yes, we had a little chaos redeem. And corn was chosen, hence why I'm red. Oh, I've been red. I really put a timer on these, shouldn't I? You can technically connect them with YouTube Studio, but I'm lazy. I should do it though, but I'm lazy, but I should do it. Yeah, no worries, man. No problem. Yeah, what have you been up to, Time? What have you been up to, buddy? I feel like it's been a little bit since I've seen you. What have you been doing? Oh, and Decker, are you still playing Tsushima at the minute, or have you found a new fix? Or are you still doing the DLC? I'm working away, always working. Oh, I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling, my friend. Indeed. I myself have made a third bloody channel to upload stuff to, so I know the feeling about adding more work to yourself. Turn that off for now. I feel weird seeing myself in normal calls again. What's the line from Diablo 2? Going west, always going west, but you know, working. That sounds about right. I might have to give Diablo 2 a look. They've added a new class to it. Although I am actually quite looking forward to the Warlock class for Diablo 4. They want to play that. I have got a Paladin. but I the Assassin's Creed guys. Yeah, this is my other outfit. I don't use this one nearly enough. Hang on. Yeah. This one has the so does have this yeah, we have this toggle as well. Of course, because it's absolute cinema. Indeed. There is metal plating in the way. But probably more jiggly than maybe it should be, but hey. Yeah. They're a bit more free. I mean, I guess they're technically just the plates over the undersuit. Ironically, actually, someone did some art of me, and funny enough, the wings and the boob plate was something they carried over. So yes, I have little arm gauntlets, you see. I'm more armored. I'd also have, you can see the other leg, the other thigh. And a little bit of this thigh, a little taste on a thigh. And the hair's a different thing, but I made the toggle do hair and wings at the same time, because I felt like it made sense. Yeah. See the main difference. Also, my legs have more armor. For this one, there's an extra piece. The legs. Yes. Oh, I will show you. So let me zoom back in. Going to be wearing this the rest of the stream, I think. I don't use this outfit enough. 1 second though. Let me show you. I believe I put it. You guys might, if you've on the server, you might have already seen this, but if you haven't, or haven't been on the server a little bit, don't worry. Where are we? Track and art. Did I not save it there? Where did I save it? I'm sure I saved it. Oh, did I not put it in there? What? Oh wait, did I put it in there? Oh, I didn't. What? Let me fix an injustice real quick. I've evidently not put it somewhere. I thought I had. But I have put it in the server. 1 second. I thought I saved this. I need to show you all this in its magnificent splendor. This art. I have a fan art folder. I actually have a folder in my specifically for fan art stuff. I think it's fucking cool, and I like to keep them. There's a lot of very nice ones. Behold, me in full plate. Right? I don't know if they looked at my other model, other like outfit, and saw the wings, but they had the same wing motifs. Which I thought was cool as shit, right? Look at that. It's actual functional armor as well. There's a gorget there. There's actual like vambraces and everything, like, you know. I thought it was fucking cool. A good little like incorporate like the dress a little bit into it. It's like a little back piece. I like that little sword as well. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, huh? Huh? I thought it was pretty fucking neat. I love the more realistic armor, not just pauldrons and a thong. Exactly. Exactly. I've grown an attachment and enjoyment to more practical armors. Like, here's the thing, right? An armor can be well-fitting to the body. Hell, here's the thing. If you want a like a bodysuit that's tight to the body. There are examples of that. A good example, Fluorite from Arknight's Enfield. Hard as fuck, barely showing any skin. But it's a tight as fuck bodysuit. But also, you can have some really nice fucking armor. That's kind of sort of what I was going with this, but a bit more ceremonial looking. Since technically it's not as much needed for me, but I felt like it'd be cool to have something kind of ceremonial. The armor's kind of like a... It's like this armor's not there to defend me necessarily. It's there for the appeal. It's like your armor. Thank you, thank you. Also, do you like how the hood has space for the wings? There's like little like holes for my feathers. I thought it was cool as shit. I kind of wanted something like that on my last one. This is actually based on the non-outfit I use for my other model. I really liked that hood. I will say, by the way, whenever if one day in the future, should I get another one? Yes. There is art of that actually. 1 second, I'll grab that artwork. Some of you may have seen this. It's been around for a little bit. But Fox is, like the aggressive businesswoman that she is, convinced me to commission her with this. Oh, but it looks really good. 1 second, where are we? Up. 1 second, it's quite big. I need to shrink it down. Also, apparently old me was quite short. But Time's loving this shit. This was when Foxes had her own like non-outfit, which looked very similar styling to mine, actually. Yeah. Apparently, I'm up to her boob in this version of her. Yeah, there's me. Looks fucking pretty as shit, right? Also, chat, what color are our eyes, chat? What color eyes do me and Foxes have? Also, that's why I had like the wings lower down. Had a shorter hairstyle on that one. Had like a wolf cut going on for me. That was my old version with the one mechanical arm. I like having the multiple mechanical bits, to be honest. I kind of like the better cross. If you want to draw. Oh, I know, buddy. I've been trying to learn myself, honestly. I admit I've kind of been on a bit of a break from it for a bit, but I'm thinking as I'm getting a holiday soon, I'm gonna have more time to draw again. I want to try and make a proper go at it, you know what I mean? I've got some time just to rest, do what I want. I want to do a bit of that. And then when my hand is tired, I can do some recording instead. Which is nice, I've got things to do. Okay, just keep myself busy. But I do like that outfit, honestly. It's why I wanted this one. I want something of a different vibe, but I wanted a similar feel. Funnily enough, in both cases, one of the things I did use was a Sister of Battle as an inspiration for some of it. Although I do want something maybe close to like, I guess kind of the, what would you call it? What would the Cobra in battle look like, you know what I mean? You know. I may look to that commissioned, maybe, see. Or draw it myself. What one of these days, chat, I'll be able to draw these things myself, and then I can really, you know, just go, ooh, what would this look like? Sketch it, do it. Although I don't think I'm doing terribly I managed to draw a couple of things the other day. For example, Little Miss Cheeto, the gooner she is, wanted a little depiction of her slurping Leon's titty. What? Share. Which thing? Sorry, the one I drew, or some other stuff. I think I only tried to really draw me fully once recently. We've drawn. Oh, okay. You know, it'll be easier actually if I do this. Hang on. Where's my? Let me pull out Ibis Paint. Let me put you guys up here a second. My gallery. Okay, you can see my terrible drawing studies. 1 second. I've not practiced much. I want to just remind you all of that. Let me hide my wings so you can actually see what the fuck I'm showing you. And then screen capture. There you go. So, we all start somewhere. Exactly. Let me see. So this was a very base attempt at drawing myself. It didn't quite work out as well. Yeah. The wings, I've not had much practice with wings, I'll be honest with you. So these need work. I think I made myself way too thin here. But I think the head, I've almost got it down. I just need a bit more, like, practice on that. But, like, eyes in the middle of the head, the hair coming down, mouth, nose. I think proportionally, I've got the head down. It's just, like, the finer details, right? The shapes and stuff. But a bit of rubbing out in places to, like, make it more natural. Yeah. The body, I've not done much drawing at all, so, yeah, but I think some of the shapes were kind of down. The arms might be proportionally a bit off, but, you know. And then, I think, I can't remember who asked me to draw someone spanking Zork. But yeah. Again, hands. I need to do more work on the hands. And then, Cheeto. Just Cheeto. However, I will say, this is very close to the reference you gave me. So, you know. And then, otherwise, I did a little bit of study on the shapes of things. Beautiful. And then we have Will Bean. We'll get there one day. I hope, little buddy. I hope I do. I tried to call this guy in. Ibis Paint, for some reason, hates me. Then I tried drawing a vehicle. This didn't go very well, but at the same time... Yeah, I'll certainly try to. I want to keep doing it. Like, there's things I want to draw, right? Either, like, stuff from my own setting, myself. I want to... what I'd like to do as well, like, if I decide I want to, like, draw something using my minis as inspiration for stuff. That would be quite fun as well. But also, especially, I want to be able to draw me. I mean, the ultimate, if I could ever do it. If I could ever do it, my ultimate goal, honestly, if I could one day draw, at least do the art for, my own model. That would be an ultimate goal. If I could one day sit down, I'd stream this probably. I would stream this. And you know, I would definitely like to be able to draw the art for my own VTuber model. That'd be my, like, very far off in the future goal. But, you know, we'll get there. It may take time, and here's the thing. I know I've not been practicing much recently, so I'm not expecting to have gotten better. But I think one thing that's helped me, weirdly, is the fact that, I think, as weird as it sounds, when someone's put me on the spot and made me draw something, I've actually done it. And it's weird, right? But, like, as much as I joke around, like, if one of you guys, like, went, hey, can you draw this? I go, fuck, well, I gotta do it now. And I do it. And I think there's something about that where I'm like, I need to kind of get that energy even when I'm not on screen. At this rate, I should do an art stream, but it's just me learning to get good. I could bring back an old joke from the very early days of the channel. I used to call my Monster Hunter streams the training arc. But this would be the actual training arc. The artistic training arc. Chat, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to run off to the bathroom just a moment. I'll be right back, I promise. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, chat. I'm back. Oh my god. There we go. And my music died for a second there. Quite a really bad time. Ah, apologies about that, chat. I was not expecting to feel like I was about to have a new arsehole torn for me then. Fucking hell. Right, well now I'm less weighty of a person all of a sudden. Ah, where were we? But yeah, I will, I do want to keep up the art. I think I need to kind of set myself reasonable expectations, to be honest with you. I think that's a big one. I think I need to. I guess for me, I see so many like really, really good bits of art knocking around that it makes me kind of go, oh, am I so bad? Oh, your internet's back. I wonder where you went. Yippee! I can't do the cute yippee. My voice won't allow it. Like yippee! I can't do the yippee. It just cracks. My voice goes. My voice fucking cracks. Yes, welcome back. Yeah, I need to set myself reasonable expectations and not look at people's art and go, "That's so much better than mine." My voice is far too manly. The closest thing I can do is soften my voice, but it doesn't sound quite right, does it? I could put a filter on it to make it sound different, though, potentially. But yeah, I do reasonable expectations, because I am a perfectionist, which is a problem. Because I see my mistakes and go, those are bad. Bad. And then, yeah. Yeah, it bothers the shit out of me. So I need to kind of go, no. These people are good because they've been doing it for years. Like, for example, if I think about people I know who are artists, Time, I imagine you've been doing it for quite a while. I know Cheeto, I don't know if you're still in the crowd, but I know you've been doing art for quite a while. And I know Dekka's been doing art for a bit. Dekka will try and tell me he's bad. He is wrong. So yeah, that's the issue I have sometimes. But nowadays, I just try and say, "Well, nice work," and I focus on my own improvement. Exactly. Which I would say you've done very well on that, by the way. I've seen your work; it looks really good, and I'm sure the next thing you do will be even better. But you know, it's definitely a thing I do, and I need to not do that because, as you say, it's not great. But I guess as well, I've been trying to like anyone I kind of like the style of, I try and like see their early steps because you're welcome. I'd like to see the early steps because I'm still in that early stage, right? So I try and look for like, oh, where's your messy sketch stage where you're just figuring out where shit goes? That's the stage I'm trying to look at the minute. Because the detailed stages I will look at later, but I want to see your messy stage. I want to see where things are wet, wild, and out there, you know? Those dirty little guidelines, those little sketch marks that you'll overdraw with line art one day. Or maybe you won't, you just clean them up. That's something I've been tempted to go into more, is instead of like going over with line art, clean up my lines and then like do it that way instead. I don't know what's better. Because the part of me is like, because the one time I did a lot of drawing was sketching, where I would just like slide lines across the page and kind of like make the general shape of the thing and kind of like smudge the pencil and shit. Nothing crazy like, but and like yeah, I need to like kind of almost relearn to do that again. I could do it as a kid pretty easily, but I think I just wasn't as bothered. But no, one day I would like to draw character stuff. Another thing, actually, I've been wanting to mess with is creature design, because as some people will know, I've made my own setting. You can see the background of it behind me, as an example. But I want to draw things from it. You know, people don't upload their messy or early stuff, or they delete it because they don't want to show it off on their profile. I'm a Noah. You are a Noah. You do know. Yes, Decker has withstood my long rants about my setting and my wild things, which you will all get to enjoy in a more contained format. But I will expand on it. I did promise you guys one of these days I will make an actual like document with this all in, and I will at some point. I have a little bit of something. I don't even know. So, brother, I'm a nerd. I think that shit. You know, I mentioned there were 7 factions I came up with it so far. I kind of vaguely had ideas for an 8th one. 1,000-page Google Docy, but it's all just lore. Honestly, I'm not kidding. Give me inspiration, a whiskey, and just roughly 11 o'clock at night. I will have 2,000 pages. I'd read that. Hell yeah. Yeah, I always, whenever, unless it's an existing setting, when I do D&D, I make a lore document. I'm not kidding. I make lore documents. Do my friends always read them? No. Do I expect them to read the full thing? No. But they're there. Why are they there? For my sake and theirs. I should really do like a here's the thing your characters would know kind of section, to be honest, and then the other bits are for other things. But I know I like making lore. The last D&D campaign I did, no, it wasn't the last one before that, I think, which they really liked and want to bring back. So after Dark Heresy, I intend to bring it back. Looking forward to that, actually. I'll have to find a good time to bring everyone in for that, but I'll be post Dark Heresy because I'm not doing 2 at once. That's insane. I don't have time for that. But that had a lot of lore. I got really nitty-gritty with that one because it was a city-based setting, right? So I kind of just went into detail on what was in each district, what was the name of the district, is there any history for the district of that city, what's the population like, you know, and where do they live. For example, the city's elite are mostly elven because the kingdom it's in is an elven kingdom, but a lot of the middle class and lower are human. Because we breed like fucking rabbits in comparison to the elves. And so on, you know? Just a little bit flat now. And whether certain enclaves are formed in the city, you know? And why they're enclaves, rather than just integrated parts. And obviously, I've incorporated my player's own lore into it, which I'm quite looking forward to doing a bit of that once I bring it back. Honestly, it was a really fun campaign. Like you will really get the big nerds with your lore setting. Oh, good. I hope so. I hope so, because I really enjoy coming up with this shit. I kind of just decided, instead of just thinking about it in my brain, I should just make something and get it out of my brain onto something useful. So I can both enjoy making something and... Yes, I do it listening. Hey, thank you. That's good, that's good. But yeah, I will... when the channel starts having videos, which I will probably do something Friday, actually. I want to record an intro, actually, for it. I might use that what I made, If you're in the Discord, you will have heard this intro. If you are not, you will hear it later. I'm not saying you should join the Discord, but like, you really should. I think most of you here have, but maybe you haven't. And, you know, just saying, maybe. But yeah. So once the channel has stuff on it, I will pop things in there, and then during the see if your balls explode. Not explosion. Yeah, so for that one in particular, if you are a fan of a little bit of grimdark, cyberpunk, a bit of cosmic horror, and very detailed lore on a postmodern world that has had an apocalypse, come back with an Earth that looks very different. It's pretty dry. And yeah. And you'll get to learn lots of little things. It'll even be little. It's all voiced by me because I can't. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't really want to start paying people to voice stuff. And I think I can do it just fine myself at the moment. Maybe one day I will grab other people to voice stuff here and there. But I will try my own vocals for now. And one day I hope to add some art stuff to it too. Another motivation to keep practicing. So, if you like the idea of a mostly audio-based series with some visuals here and there where needed. Appreciate it, man. But don't worry. For now, I'll be using my own. I think I've got a decent vocal range. I might struggle if I have to depict a woman, but I will try my best. Maybe I might mess up a voice changer. Maybe. We'll see. Or I'll just like really soften my voice and try my best. Or I'll just have it as someone relaying the words. You got that. You mean I've got those ASMR vocals? I can really just softly, lovingly lap your eardrums up. Lower your implying. You know that? I just need to make sure that like I'm speaking to the mic in a good way. What's the matter, Decker? Was that not the right voice you're looking for? I can make it a little softer if that's needed. But yeah, I'll figure out how I want to do things. Gotta see if I can maintain a voice for a while. The hard part's going to be a consistent voice for the different people, I think. Potentially. But I guess if I'm recording these, I can help. I do like how you have a little cat for every like scenario here. Actually really cute. But yeah. I need to stop saying beer. The Council of Beer. The yearly meetup of the beers. Almost did it then. So, like I said, once I've got something to show for it, I will promote the channel and do all the linky links. I might have to do some like little fiddly admin bits for YouTube so I can upload my own thumbnails, that kind of stuff. I remember having to do some extra shit for a new channel. So, it's like... But if you like that kind of thing, stay tuned. I will try and have something up. It'll probably... I'll see how consistently I can do it. I want to see if I can maybe get myself to the point where I get like a video on each a week. At least on the archives, it won't require much editing, I don't think, because other than trimming like pauses or any flubs, honestly, I'd have to like do a lot of editing because it's gonna be mostly audio based. So that at least should make things easy on that front. As for the Cobra Confessions, are you guys liking those, by the way? Honest answer, honest question. Please be honest with me. Do you like them? I know my last couple have been me being mildly somewhat depressed. I realise this. They're nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know the last couple have been me at my lower points, I'll be honest. I tend to be more off rip with them. I like to think of the main channel as a peek behind the curtain, and also a place for me to kind of test the ice on a few things. And sometimes I'll add little extra bits here and there. You get extras. Nothing wrong with being honest with yourself. Yeah, true, true. I know when I'm live, I don't. I feel like I'm not dishonest, but like I withhold a little bit because I don't want to make you guys feel sad. That's not the point of this. Listen, even if I feel miserable, chat, I don't want you to be miserable. Okay, that's how I see it. I don't want you to be miserable. Okay, I want you to be happy, or at least in a good way. This is why I try to be more positive when I stream. Because I think a positive streamer helps a positive chat. And if chatter isn't feeling good, hopefully they feel better. Well, something if said better for privacy. That's true. That's true. This is true. This is true. Something like obviously I don't go too off rip, but I keep it somewhat real. But, you know, we'll see how the format goes. The recording while doing something, I admit, was a little something I got off. I admit that sort of borrowed, somewhat grabbed the idea a smidge from old Brickster. Because I saw him do that on one of his channels. I was like, you know what? That might be a more manageable format for me that I can pump out a bit easier. Because there's a bit less shenanigans. Hello, Onion. What are you doing over there? Come out from behind the corner. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Quickly, chat. Drag them in and close the door. They can never leave now. Hello. How you doing? Don't worry. Make yourself nice and at home. There's plenty of seats. We'll make you a seat next to Decker. We'll have the Germans together. Doing good, good. Doing good. Had some guac today. No. I mean, you can say whatever you want, so I'm not going to stop you. Christ, make me like a monster out there, Jesus. Makes me like an absolute monster out there, Christ. Today, Cobra was accused of segregation. What the fuck? His first time here and he accused me of segregation. Are they mildly offended? Was the same before. Yeah, so I think I vaguely know what it says. So I'll probably keep up the confessions format. We'll see. If the confessions format's not rocking it, we might adjust. But I guess think of the confessions as season 2 of the diaries. In essence, they're the same thing, right? Vlog with a VTuber vlog with a bit of game in the background to to lick upon your brain cells. Need a lapping of your brain cells, you know, to scratch that Zoomer itch. Because we both know that you need keys rattling at you. Lots of keys, yes. Lots of keys. What's these hieroglyphics? I'm seeing hieroglyphics in chat, what the fuck? I have to pull out the. I swear at this rate, I have to pull out the Rosetta Stone. I'll have to go find it. It's the only way, chat. To Holy Mother, it's Dexter. Oh, damn it, Cheeto. You're the only person in chat who knows Bulgarian. I think. Something an ancient god in chat. Honestly, I'll start reading Latin, shall I? He had a good guac. I think he had the entire guac to himself. The whole thing. It's got, yeah, he had the whole thing. Sucked the whole thing. Kirby'd that shit. Making chicken wings, I'll shave him more guac. Latin. Is that the fucking when the guy gets hit by the bell? Just ding. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. It is. You know what? Answer my own question. It is. No avocado. Avocadolus? Doesn't quite work. Cardulus? Nope. We workshopped it. Did not work. Back to the drawing board on that one. A bit. Just my whole fucking posture. For a second, I thought you were making a Nikocado avocado reference there. And just being 2 steps ahead. I feel like I was saying something and I forgot entirely what it was. Probably doesn't matter. Sure, it's fine. I never lose track of my own thoughts. Never. Made a Vine reference. Man's making these goddamn Vine references. Honestly, Vine. Remember, chat, do you remember Vine? Or are some of you that young? Am I the oldest person here right now? Yeah, I miss Vine. Because then the Paul brothers wouldn't be on YouTube. Actually, they were on YouTube before that. That's past the point. Incredible free fast. I'm not free fast. Nah. I am not old enough to have seen Cleopatra in the face. Although if the depictions are true, smash. I feel like it was way too old for Vine. to remember how old I was when Vine was a thing. When was Vine a thing? I'm trying to remember when the Vine was a thing. 1 second, when was Vine a thing? When was Vine? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, 2013, 2017. Yeah, 2012 was like when it was like first popped on, but 2013 was when it was like kind of, yeah. Holy shit. Holy fuck, man. 20, that's... Oh. Do you know what, chat? I'm gonna make you all feel really old. 2017's nearly 10 years ago. It's nearly 10 years ago, chat. It's been a while since I've made you feel old. Yeah. Yeah. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. It's 2026, chat. No. It was 9 years ago. Unk. Oh. Oh god. Oh. I remember it was yesterday. Oh. You've I'm afraid you've blanked out a few years then, my friend. You've blanked out many years. I don't feel old from that. The Xbox 360 came out in 2013. Well, no, before that, I think. 2008, wasn't it? When I think about I grew up with the N64. Biblically ancient, this one's. Man might be dusty. Potentially. Yeah. There might be dust in this onion. We might need to get Time Team on this case. Because this shit's ancient. Was the N64 a thing again? Hang on. Banjo Kazooie and Kazooie and the Peak Gaming there. I've heard only good things about Banjo Kazooie. Actually, I think I've played a bit of Banjo Kazooie. I don't remember when it was. Like it was in like a waiting room for a dietitian or something. They had like a little old console setup. Ugh. Then I had lots of random old demos for things like Jack and Daxter. What are the other ones I had? You believe politicians are still in the dark age technology. That is as close to politics as we will get. Also, you may have all had to re-okay the rules, by the way. Yeah, there was a spelling mistake in them. No one told me about this until a gentleman popped in. I think it was Yes and Rash. Popped in and went. A generation later, goddamn. It was like, hey, one of your rules is misspelled. I was like, what? It's been there for years. Huh? I don't change my rules very often, chat. I don't normally have to. I haven't had to, actually. I should really do the thing for the Discord when it, like, you first go onto the server, it, like, makes you confirm it, I think. That might filter some of the bots we've had come on, sir. He's referring to that we still use ancient tech places such as school. Oh, this is true. I remember being in primary school. That was a long time ago. And we still had devices. In fact, no, I remember my first proper school had a computer which used floppy disks. Floppies. For those of you who are quite young, that's what the save button's based on. Based on a floppy disk. For those of you who are quite young, that's what it's based on. Oh. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job at teaching us how to type. I do think my my typing has forever been kind of cursed. Like, I can type decently quick, but like I can't touch type. They tried to make us touch type, but it was a really like weird way. And then they did it like once or twice and never again. It's like, huh? It was very unhelpful. But then again, to be fair, I don't exactly need to write essays anymore. Thank God. My dyslexic ass cannot write an essay to save my life. SNES. That is a classic. That is a classic. That shit makes the fucking Land Before Time seem recent. Although it is a classic for a reason. The good old days when Nintendo was far less litigious. Gotta love it. And Atari? God damn. God damn. Back when RAM prices were reasonable. I think. Maybe they were more expensive. Actually, no, they're definitely more expensive than they are now. Glad I got my PC upgraded before all this shit started. Fucking needed to. Back when RAM was like 5 megabytes. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure it was just whatever was built onto the motherboard. A Sega handheld. I don't think I've ever seen a Sega handheld. I vaguely remember them existing. Not I've ever seen one, heard of them. 6 AA batteries and lasted for like 2 hours. God damn. Damn. It's the day before rechargeable batteries were made a thing. You know something really cursed, chat? Despite all of our technological advancements, the battery has not kept up. The battery has actually fallen very far behind our other technologies. Like, it's just not even close. It's as big as a Switch, triple as thick, and had the screen width of a Nintendo DS. Fuck. That big. My only like handheld consoles was a PSP, which was actually peak, by the way. I know they didn't take off very well. I liked the PSP. I wanted a Vita. I wanted a PS Vita, but I never got one. Definitely could kill a person with that. That's wieldable. Well, I had a DS Lite. This was amazing, right? Like, listen, I enjoyed like the old like Iron Man games on PSP. Worms. What else did I have? What else did I have? I swear some Lego Batman games on there. Oh, Invisimals. I had fucking Invisimal. Has anyone played Invisimals? That shit was peak. We had Brian Blessed in the game. I had a Game Boy, goddamn. Oh. I feel like nowadays I'd appreciate that a lot more than I would have back in the day. There's definitely a lot of games that I look back and I wish I played, but I knew younger me wouldn't have enjoyed. Now, older me would very much enjoy them. Okay, yeah. The NT stuff. Damn. Are they bringing back some of the old Final Fantasies, like remastering and stuff? But it's a console port of an arcade game. Ah, like old Street Fighter used to be. You know, that's a genre of game I haven't touched much. Fighting games. I really haven't done much of fighting games. Honestly. Well, actually, no. No, I'll tell you one fighting game I did play, actually, and this was on PSP. Soul Calibur. I played Soul Calibur. Guilty. I've heard good things about Guilty Gear, to be fair. I forget there was another one that kept popping up my feed. I forget the name of it, but one of the characters kept showing up my feed, and it was like a military horsewoman. It was a PS2 gift for Christmas. I remember what I had. Oh, I had the Nintendo Wii. You know, the little the long controller you could add a little arm thing on because you could just yeet it. I had that shit. It's fucking great. Wii Sports. Wii Sports. Mm-hmm. Wii Sports. You think you can defeat me at tennis? Gamer, I am shaking this thing faster than you can fucking jerk it. Good luck. She's honestly beginner friendly because getting combos and getting started easy. Oh, okay. I'll have to give it a good look. Out of curiosity, Decker, your PS2, was it... Wait, no. I'll pick up a different PlayStation, sorry. I was going to say, there's a PlayStation, I think it's a PlayStation 3, actually, but it was like, it had a 60 gig storage space, right? But it could play PS2 games. And Sony would buy them back at a premium because they didn't want people doing that. Once I hit my sister Wii controller flew out of my hand. Yeah, that is the way. That is the way. Oh, I used to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Brawl on that as well. Oh, Smash Bros. Brawl was good. That was the shit. I didn't know Meta Knight was meta. I just liked playing him. Back when Solid Snake could kick the shit out of Wario. Yeah. You know what? I will say, the one game that's stuck on console, I've ranted and raved about it forever. You gotta go, oh, here he goes again. Bloodborne. Give me Bloodborne. I'm not buying a PlayStation just to play Bloodborne. That's the only game I really want to play. Bloodborne. I don't have room for a PlayStation. But I fucking need that. Like, out of all the Souls games, right? That's the one I would actually force myself to play, even if I was crap at it. I do want to actually finish a Souls game. I've never finished one. That can't just mean you can cancel quicker attacks into heavies and then heavies into specials. Stuff like Street Fighter or Tekken stuff, you have to time it. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, the only problem is Sony don't want to put exclusives on PC anymore, which apparently people on PlayStation were happy about, which I feel like that's just Stockholm Syndrome, because those people don't realize that us here on PC don't have to pay to use online, we just pay for internet connection. They also have to pay for internet connection and to use online services. And there was going to be a remaster, and then apparently Bandai shot it down. Which is just like, why? You know there's an audience for this shit. I'm not buying a new PlayStation, by the way, just for that shit. Like, nah, no. FromSoft, that's not Bandai, sorry, FromSoft. Yeah, it's like, why? I don't get it. I really don't get it. There is an unironic market for this shit. But they just won't. Like, it's free money. You make a workable port. I think the reason they're salty is because the next Xbox will be able to use Steam. And then, technically speaking, people on Xbox can play PlayStation stuff if it's on Steam. Like, Sony, I will accept you using your own fucking launcher if it makes you happy. Yeah, Demon's Souls remake slowly on PlayStation, which is a crime. The annoying thing is Sony own the license for Bloodborne. They own the franchise. It's theirs. It's their baby. So ultimately, they decide what happens to it. I think the FromSoft have some power, but yeah. One day, though. If it ever happens, listen, chat, if it ever happens, and you can quote me on this, I will drop whatever the fuck else I'm doing and play that. Legitimately. I feel like if FromSoft came to Sony with a good pitch, I bet Sony would do it, because they knew it'd make money. What I don't know is if they would allow them to put... Like, hell, even if the sequel was on multi-platform. Oh, is that why they shot it down? Oh, they didn't like the Demon's Souls remake. Why didn't they like it? I thought it looked pretty good, but... I know there's someone who works... Personal reasons. Oh, okay. There's someone who works at FromSoft, and they basically promised the guy, if they ever do anything with Bloodborne, he will be involved. But, one day, chat, it will happen. I am sure of it. And if it comes to PC, or isn't a way I can play it, I'll play it. I know there are emulations around. I have to go that fucking far. I might just. Saying you should, but you know. Yeah, I'd 100% play that. Because I just love the aesthetic. I love the aesthetic. Like, all I'm saying is, chat, would be a spiritual success, a sequel to Sekiro. Ooh. Something else would be that. Ooh. I've heard good things about it. I've also heard it's hard as shit. Like, out of all the FromSoft games, that is the hardest one. I believe it. I believe it too. But I see the appeal. On a side note, I'm not gonna lie. One of these days, I will happily draw myself in like some Bloodborne aesthetic. Sekiro is the secret rhythm game. You know what? You're not wrong. That's cursed as shit. But you know what? You're also you're not even out of line. It's completely correct. It just sounds cursed, but no, it's completely correct. Oh. With that frustration outlet, given that they caught my eye, the minute is pragmatic. The recent month. I will have a look at that. Quick look before we wrap things up. Oh, that one! Yeah, I saw stuff about that. God, it was coming out, honestly. Even structured stuff like... Ah, okay. Really cute. It does, actually, it does. I'll be honest, my main ones I'm looking forward to. Dawn of War 4, Total War 40k, and the End Times expansion for Total War Warhammer. It's gonna be good when them come out. Oh, I'm looking forward to them. And the other good thing as well, Dawn of War 40k has to be good, because if it's not done, so Total War 40k has to be good, because if it's not, Dawn of War will steal all the people. My issue, there's the computer around pissing me off. Mm. Oh, that bad? Ah, there's some strange uns. I can read between the lines. I think I have an idea. Yeah. So the point of the game is the child looking at a companion. Yeah, exactly what I thought it was. No, no. I know it's a rule, but come on. We gotta draw a line somewhere. There's a line. And on that note, he's going to do it in Minecraft. Which, yeah. On that note, before we go too far, I will call it here, as I need to go shower and prepare myself for Friday. Now, as I mentioned before, I know normally I stream Friday. Not this week, though. I'm taking a bit of a break. And then I'll come back Saturday, where I'll probably have my blood pressure go to the fucking moon. Or not. Who knows? But anyway, chat, thank you for joining me tonight. I do hope you've had a good time. And I do look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Do take care of yourselves Friday. I will probably be around, by the way, so you might see me in the server. I might be hanging with some people, so yeah. But I'll see you around. But I'll see you Saturday if not. Until then, have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Also, yes, we're going to raid somebody.